Folks, here's a flower pot. Let's suppose I put some dirt in this flower pot. And let's suppose we make this flower pot a little Disneyland. Let's say that it's got a mouth, pair of eyes, and it can talk. And let's say I put a beautiful rose in here. And it grows and it's beautiful. And the flower pot says, "Thank you for that beautiful rose." Suppose I put nightshade or poison ivy in here, and the flower pot says, "No, don't put that in there." It's going to grow whatever you put in there, whether the flower pot likes it or not. And that's why we have some young children that's been sexually abused. And then they go out and they abuse people. A lot of priests have been abused themselves. And then they get the collar, the job, in a position to be around a lot of kids. Well, they had no control over it. Because when you're young, your mind is very fertile, especially the first 5 years of your life. And then when you're in your mother's womb, it's very fertile also, while you're being formed. There's crack babies, alcoholic babies. Well, you could have a mother that lost a little girl, we'll say, miscarriage. She gets pregnant again and she daydreams about having that little girl back in her life. Comes out a boy, but the boy always has the feeling that he's a girl. Bruce Jenner and the helicopter newsman that became a woman, and Bruce that's got grown kids, wants to be a woman. He's been on a lot of national TV. I'm willing to bet that if we went back into his mother's womb while he was being formed, mother was daydreaming about having a little girl. Or a girl could come out and mother could daydream about having a boy. And the woman could always feel like it's a boy. Let me tell you something. It starts in the womb at 40 days of conception. That's the size of a baby in the womb. The mind's intact. You know for a fact there's crack babies. You know for a fact there's alcoholic babies. Well, you could be a baby that thinks it's a boy that's a girl, or a girl that's a boy. It's because of the program that the mother had. Believe me when I tell you, your brain at 40 days in the womb, it starts to be programmed. That's the foundation of your life. And the first 5 years of your life, if someone calls you stupid, puts it in your flower pot, and the little flower pot says, "I'm not stupid," it's going to grow and you're going to feel stupid. You'll never amount to anything. No, yes, I will. It's going to grow, whatever you put in the mind. Your mind is nothing but a computer. And when people do things wrong, they put them in jail, they arrest them. They should fix their heads. That's what they should do. You can go to my website, sammaranto.com. I have a free audio session that you can download and listen to. Put it on your computer when you can relax and listen to it. I have a free evaluation sheet that you can fill out. I don't ask for your email. I don't ask for your name. If you want to fill it out, then of course I got to know who you are. And then you can send it to us on a fax machine or on email, or you can use a hard copy and send it through the mail. We make up sessions, put these sessions by your bed. While you're sleeping, they put your conscious mind into a sleep-like state. They open up the back of your mind and they make some changes. It's like Farmer Sam pulling a root out of the flower pot. You'll never amount to anything. Pull it out by the root. I want a girl and you come out a boy. You pull it out by the root. I've worked with all kinds of people. I've worked with people. You know, the Bible says all things are possible for those that believe in God. So I don't try to change anybody's opinions or the way they think. But I've had cases here where a woman dwelled on having a girl, And it came out a boy, and the boy wants a sex change now. And the mother can't figure it out. But she daydreamed about having that girl. And Bruce Jenner, the poor guy, man, a famous guy, world Olympics medalist, gold medalist, what a fool he's making out of himself. But, that's what he wants to do. That's what he feels. That was instilled in his mind. And I wish I could help these people because they can be brought back and they can get into the flower pot and we can pull out by the roots some of the stupid thinking. We can pull it out by the root. Farmer Sam, cleaning out the weeds out of your mind. Go to sammaranto.com and remember this. The Bible states, all things are possible for those that believe in me. That's what God said. So all things mean all things. I don't try and change anyone's thinking process, but there's a reason why we do things. I want to mention one more thing. In the old days, they had false pregnancies. A woman would daydream. My girlfriends are all getting pregnant. I'm not having any kids. I want to get pregnant. And all of a sudden, a breast forms, milk forms, the stomach comes out 7, 8 inches, a morning sickness. They go to the doctor. The doctor treats them for 9 months. They go in the hospital. There's nothing but air. How could the mind cause all of the symptoms of being pregnant, even forming the milk, just by the mental thought? Well, you could be thinking of cancer. My father had it, my uncle had it, this one had it, runs in the family. You can dwell on it, you can bring on cancer. If you can cause the whole body to deform with the desire to be pregnant, then worrying about sickness and worrying about cancer and worrying about this can make you sick. Go to sammaranto.com. Find out how the good Lord can tap the powers that you have to make some good changes in your life. And I want to say I love everyone. And if people out there, if I offended because you like the same sex, that's okay. All things are possible if you believe in me. So I want you to know this, where I'm coming from, to help you. Each and every one of you are special and unique. Go to sammaranto.com and get some help for yourself. God bless you all.